matchup, and it feels like as a regional matchup where Virtus.Pro are the underdogs, this would be the one where they can always beat Spirit, but Spirit can beat everyone else, you know?
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's just not the case yet. James has not solved this puzzle.
Very uncharacteristic map 1 difficulty for Spirit yesterday, specifically Shiro. And Shiro, well, when the question is, why did he play so badly? It's because the pillow that he usually sits in front of is actually, he didn't have it. He didn't have his hotel pillow.
No, he
was
had
the
a
wrong
pillow, but it was
type
the
of pillow.
wrong pillow, yeah.
Yeah, it was like memory foam instead of feather. And I'm not making this up.
No, this is...
Shiro was tilted about the pillow that he had to work with.
And then
he said, screw it.
And then
I'm unstoppable.
Out. Yeah.
And had a phenomenal series nonetheless.
But
so,
it was ancient. It was ancient. That was the problem.
Remember, folks, all your problems, just mental. Donk. Ooh. Oh, he tries to flick back. And he'll get just the one. Electronic tears him apart. Dual Berettas, 2 kills, and a 4v2 to boot.
He's been making a statement with those dual Berettas. He can shoot them at the max speed, too. Him and Zywoo.
I saw Shiro shoot him fast yesterday.
Oh, yeah, Shiro's actually nuts with him, too. But he did.
He just didn't hit a bullet.
Yeah.
You know, if the contest is speed, sign me up.
Oh, they're pushing Donut. He was ready for that.
Chopper doubles back. At this point, I think maybe just get that bomb down. A little bit of extra money could help in the follow-up. Electronic just looking to deny even that. Gets a little awkward, but Electronic's here to tear you apart. 4 kills in the pistol.
Took place for a few rounds, then Hallie got in the mix. Took a tack pause and said, hey, forget that.
And I believe it was like 2 of the 3 tack pauses that Hallie took. Spirit come through and win the following round. So, you know, his fine-tuning was clearly a part of their success despite the map loss. We'll see if he has to get called into the action early. So far, VP, first gun round, real test. And a little jostling for control of Cave. Flit falls back. The climb up middle. Red room pressure out of Electronic, who's 7-1 to start this off. Yeah, there's a couple freebies in there, but that's the kind of Electronic you want. Let him hit the ground running. It's Spirit to now sprint. Into B, they'll go soon enough. Couple pieces of utility still left for Virtus.Pro. They smoke out at the top of ramp as, of course, Spirit start to throw out their volleys. Still long vision, all theirs. Norbert can't see anything just yet, but the Cave players do cross over, flash him back, nade deep, and then deeper. And they've got them corralled on this back lane, but VP aren't afraid to fight, so we get the engagement as bomb goes down. Man advantage for VP, trying to flex that as they continue to keep the pressure on the players attempting to get off site. Donk goes in with the headshot to James. That's the equalizer. And that's the CTs committing to the double player push up long. Magic's in sight behind pillar, just waiting for a chance to swing. And that timing is perfection.
Oh my God, he got those 2 kills as he felt it that day.
Or whatever they get up to.
That was good, yeah. Uvalda.
So imagine changing up your ritual for a major grand final because he had visualized the win.
That's actually crazy. Yeah.
Baller.
Just gotta trust that feeling. That speaks to you.
You know what's best. Because every time that second shirt felt a little too thick, he thought,
right.
But it's got a purpose.
Right.
It's got a purpose.
Right.
So don't worry about it, Shiro. Molotov goes deep. Electronic just gonna keep on impacting with the Cave control. Into the corner with the smoke up. It's gonna be hard to unroot him. And all the while, James has found Chopper elsewhere. So James gives himself the smoke to retreat, jumps back over towards A site. And this is starting to turn into Spirit getting stuff on multiple fronts.
Couple of duels here, one in the default. Very fair, honest ones here by Virtus.Pro.
Where's the rest of Spirit, Mohan? Donk 8 kills, 2 frags across the rest of the team combined. And, you know, we're not 2 rounds in here.
Yeah, this is round 6. But you know what? If there was a way that they could win this round, if Jay makes any mistake here. Uh-oh. He took some damage, too. Careful.
Gun is empty, though. Things are going to get weird because there's this big flurry of CTs. Donk almost lines up bodies, but nothing for Shiro to offer. The peek doesn't come out from Temple. Had Donk killed Jame, maybe everybody else is able to flood out. Shiro wouldn't have been wary of the re-peek. He could have put the op on the CT angle, but all of that is for naught because Jame survived the attack. And VP, ooh, they'll let him keep his AWP.
Yeah, and Shiro just standing there on the angle.
And that really is the beauty of it, right? For the region, Electronic has at times been the best rifler. It's right up there when Simple was at his peak and Navi were winning trophies. Well, Donk comes at it, tries to take the title, and he hasn't beat a VP with Electronic on it.
For most of his career, he's a top 5 player in the world, top 2 rifler in the world. First time not on Navi.
Spirit do a good job of just getting past the smoke grenade. They're in the corners, but they're also making sound. They were so quiet to cross over, but then the fall off the ledge makes noise. Very adamant about taking this cave control, and now they at least know the front room's open. That'll leave Shiro on his angle. Everybody collecting themselves for a very committed B hit. Yeah, the split primed.
There's no flank here, so it's a good time.
And he smokes.
Yeah, they have one.
Big timing on that, and they're gonna open it up. Nobody behind it. T's throw it, their own volley of util. Supports inbound, and Flit in a bit of a pinch. Oh, he goes deep. Diving for the pillar. Donk swaps spots with him, spammed by Jane through smoke. And now Zontic's hands busy as Norbert presses in, but doesn't stop him from planting. It's man advantage. There's an eventual flank, but Electronic could just buy his time.
Yeah, they're really waiting.
They actually smoke off Electronic.
Oh, but he could still come.
Yeah, down ramp if he chooses. What they also do is smoke off Shiro, so that's big. Leaves Zontix in a tough spot. Shiro will spam through for Norbert, but that's the last position known, and he still catches that flank from Electronic. Bomb is in front of him. The tap comes out from Fame. He's got to get him off. Oh, he got it. Shiro! One more. Jane back on it. 2 seconds. He sprints, and he gets denied, but time is of the essence. And Shiro pulls that off.
What a miracle. That is amazing from Shiro. But it's a good day.
It's a real good day. 14-5, Donk. 10 rounds into the game. A little back and forth where it felt like Electronic's cave presence was going to be enough to keep Spirit out of this T side. Suddenly, Donk with a little Shiro sprinkle here and there.
Are they going to walk into the A site again? Did they literally are on the exact same timing right now.
Yeah.
Donk's about to turn this corner.
And this time there's nobody inside of A.
They can't even believe it. The rotation here from Jame is coming in slowly. The nades are being set up right now. And they've actually found it. Molly comes in. Oh, Molly comes in from Jame.
Good timing on that one.
But he's leaving. He's leaving.
Yeah, they just continue to leave A open. Donk's now in.
They don't believe it. It's a bluff, and they're right.
Throw a little boost just to be extra cautious. CT peek on lane goes down. Jame.
What's happening?
Yeah, just it feels like they're just kind of out of pace, right? They're trying to tango, but
this is like coach and analyst type stuff. You know what I mean? Coach, analyst, chopper type situation. They're getting kind of embarrassed here. You don't see Virtus.Pro get embarrassed like this.
No, you don't.
Getting completely out-rotated, out-read, leaving that A site wide open like they do normally, but like now it's two or three rounds that they've done this versus Spirit, and they've just walked out.
You know, the last time I saw VP get this embarrassed is when they got reverse swept in a best of 5. By none other than Team Spirit. We know that Howley is very involved in the kind of counter-stratting of their opponents. And we know that when he comes in on timeouts, there's
Yeah, he acts as the timeout. Says, I got this. Howley came in earlier and then got them back on the right track.
Yep. He's been very good at that. And I mean, at the end of the day, this is just an insane half when you think about it. Donk, 16 kills, right? 6 kills for Zontix, Chopper, and Magix. Shiro's only had frags in 2 rounds. The 3 kills in the 1v4 clutch, and the 2 frags when he gets into the A site, best Jame Deep Donut. 2 rounds where Shiro has a frag. Talk about a one-man army. And some just phenomenal calls. You put the right piece in the right position, and that has been the core of this Spirit 8-round half. Now, chance at a 9th, but bomb will have to be picked up. It's a little bit awkward. There's a trade frag, and Shiro boosted on boxes, gets the difference maker, but still, again, the bomb. Not the most comfortable spot here for Spirit, despite having 2 sets of feet on site.
So awkward. You cannot sit on this site even if you have nades sometimes, so they're going to peel back. The crazy part is they don't even have to commit to B. And yeah, I think they actually are going to go all the way around.
They make a ton of sound on the departure. This will be heard by Flit, who calls it all.
Yeah. Is Zontix going to check his... Oh, no, he's making noise. Okay.
Clear out the mid-anchor. Now they know exactly what's up. It's probably going to be that last-second A-site sprint. Shiro going to try to come in with a split.
They have to wait long enough that... Oh, they go back to the B site. Shiro, presence in middle.
This one gets a little bit away from, whoa, Spirit, Fame. Almost caught. They're going to, I mean, maybe just walk straight into this line. That's a bomb plant.
Yeah.
No way.
Rotation is a little awkward.
After fumbling with bomb outside of B site, having 2 players in site, no ability to plant.
Surely it's fine, though, right? Look how low they are.
You'd think, but the util steep keeps coming out. Magic's, he'll catch one, and they'll trade from that point on. VP. Bit of luck sprinkled in here due to the shortcomings of Spirit, but I'm not taking it away from them. It is a phenomenal 8-round half, but all off of the back of Donk's heavy lifting. Shiro critical clutch, another round with frags, but
then it's probably and then it's Donk. It was Donk and then them for a while. Now it's maybe the other way. Hard to say. Donk's here, 16 frags, plenty of rounds to his name. That first 4K was actually insane. Won't forget that. Now he's on the dualies.
Oh God, they gave him 2 guns. As if one wasn't rough enough. Trying to get it back because it was Electronics Berettas that got 4 kills in their CT side pistol. Spread out Virtus.Pro looking for this A split. Jame will take a glance at Cave. That's at least Donk out of the equation, but you know, this is what you can do. You can put Donk on one half of the map and the rest of your team on the other. So 4 players of Spirit, they decide to leave. Zontix doesn't like the timing.
Still double up on Donut, though.
That's not off of utility or anything. Molotov here for Chopper.
Wait, did they miss the molly?
Didn't throw his smoke. He holds on.
No.
Oh, he holds on, but can he deliver?
They're not going to clear him now.
Back's turn to Chopper. He executes electronic. Fame responds. That's Donut still held on to. Magic's holding him back. Oh, but Jame with a deep shot. Donk shows up, and down they go. It's Spirit with second pistol.
Ooh. If I'm not mistaken.
It's crazy how everybody's just breaking even right now for Spirit, barring Chopper, who doesn't have to do much.
Yeah.
Donk's really just doing everything. In a 10-4 score, right? You look at 4/5 of this team.
Yeah.
Providing what they have to for Donk to thrive. Magic's bottom ramp picks this up. This is guns, and it's not going well for VP.
Not at all.
A bit more contact, and Chopper, perfect timing on the shot into Flit. Jame will take the same position, and this double up could very well catch Chopper off. It's not like he's been white hot, but he's got Magics to tether off of, and that pressure down B it's a disaster for VP.
It's all a big bait.
From losing to G2 and Taz yesterday to a thrashing of Virtus.Pro so far tonight. Fame will try to get his, but there's nothing more to be had. Team Spirit on the hot...
Can't throw the word phenom around too often. Phenom. That's what he is.
Okay, Norbert, there's a nice answer. It's a good pop. 4 strong up ramp. Chopper in the corner. Oh, he gets electronic in the background.
4 guys coming in.
Holy hell, he hangs on. He does something. Unleash the Donk, shall we? Once this smoke comes up, you know the retake attempt's coming through. Why would they be afraid of you? Pegged him in the head. Smoke goes down on Cave. Donk is dead. That helps. Zontix, nice lineup. Oh, he gets it.
That?
The player top box goes down. Zontix.
Wait a second.
He's gonna stick it. He's gonna stick it. The spam comes out, but Zontix has it. Oh, they rob it back from the Tech9 entry to the fumble of the post.
They think this is CS?
Oh, man, and now it's just toast, dude. VP trying to get wild here at the end of the half. But this is another gun round, and in 2 of the gun rounds, the very few gun rounds we've had on this T side, VP have played incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Or rather, Spirit have also taken quick fights, right? Magix and Chopper down ramp in the first one. This one, VP try to sign up for a fight themselves. They throw their hat in the ring and get sent packing. Ancient. I'm glad that Spirit don't take that loss versus G2 yesterday too badly. It doesn't undo all of the confidence that they deservedly have here on Ancient. And now as they can smell blood in the water, they start to get all around this A site. Incendiary in front of the plant. It's not going to get any easier from here on out for VP. 3v5 in an attempt to keep this one alive. Flit, he'll get the trade, but Zontix just keeps on swinging. And Shiro keeps on closing.
At 1.10 their last 3 maps in their last 3 months. Shiro up at a 1.35.
Yeah.
In their last 3 maps in the last 3 months. So he knows a thing or two about Dust 2. But so do VP.
So do VP. Can't deny that one. Chopper. A little nervous about that flashbang.
I think we casted one of the Bet Boom games they played in. Or did we actually?
Versus Mouse, I believe.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. A little Dust 2 for you. It ain't half bad. This one come on down to 40 seconds now. You know what they say, VP like watching paint dry. Smoke over to the CT spawn and the cap ready to go. 25 to the clock. Ooh, Electronic takes the quick route down to spawn, gets one. Magic's killed the second player in, but there's still no defense. So really it's the ramp player going down with nothing that makes a world of difference here and could be all the hurt. Fame, creepy in the corner, and Electronic pushing through the CT smoke. So just keeping Spirit so corralled, feeling as though there's a flank behind them, but they would have heard Electronic come sprinting back up towards long. So all sights set forward for the retake 2v3. Nobody stops them as they cross over to Gandalf. Dual Berettas begin to rip. They're getting ever closer, but they're also getting thinned. And it's VP with a pistol, thank God.
You can really see it when he's going back and forth between 2 angles, how perfect every flick back is. And he can patrol so easily.
Now they know that Electronic is stuck along the wall. Flit's gonna try to get something going, catwalk. Electronic falls out. And they just let him leave. It's Flit trying a little bit harder to keep this CT locked in. Oh, Shiro just jumping back to the ramp. The nade's got his name on it.
Far.
Hangs on for dear life.
It's a bit too far.
8 health he'll have to hold.
Looks like Flit got what he wanted, though. A little pressure on the A site. Scared the rotation. Baited out an incendiary. This timing is so particular.
Good job. Seeing as his teammate's so low health, Magix, very clean 2 kills.
Wow.
And he'll just dive right back down to the spawn. Still gives Shiro a chance to shine. There we go, Magix.
Oh, they're getting ready to come for him, too.
Yeah, they want to take James Opp away. You know he wants to save it. Flit doesn't really have the health to be the savior. Very nicely done from an A defense that was kind of in a pickle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, James time feeling limited now.
3,
And if
2,
he dies after time.
1, 0.
Counter-terrorists win.
Oh,
Oh, of course Shiro can find that time.
long fight. Oh, it's fast, but they're blind.
Oh, he didn't finish the fight.
Chopper comes out on top. I mean, he has 5 health after Electronic gets that first damage.
Ooh, wow.
Man, flashbangs.
These are some, like, you know, game-changing frags, like the 2K there from Magic
Yep.
on Cat.
Yep.
This kill here that should have been easy for Chopper down to 5 health. But the counter flash, it was the CT side counter flash.
Perfectly placed, perfectly timed. Chopper pulls it off. Zontix
I love this setup.
with Donk layered right behind him. I mean, does any T ever want to peek that B site when Zontix and Donk could be layered?
Yeah, like,
Waiting for it, standing in the open?
you got to just dump all your utility, go for lurk smoke. But even then, they're just going to shoot through it. It's a really great way to avoid, like, spending money using nades.
Wow, they even tag him.
And that nade, that bomb cross means they got to speed up now.
Yep. The nade finishes him off. Beautifully done here, but Magic's, the gun gets away from him. Shiro dives to ramp. You know they're looking for him, so he just tucks his head down. Donk is burning, but it doesn't matter. He still kills Flit. Norbert, on an attempt to clear the ramp, also has to be cautious of the deep ramp player, but no! Nobody can find a thread to pull on.
Feels like we could have a systematic dismantlement of Virtus.Pro across these 2 maps if they're not careful. They got a few early rounds on Ancient, too. Oh, Donk's like, the one time I'm not home.
Yeah, but give him an extra second. He's about to bolster this bomb site. Here come the flashbangs. Zontix on the Humvee. Oh, he's tucked right back in, regains vision, and then the counter flashes again. Zontix does his job. Chopper softens him up. Donk plays car with 2 kills to go. And sure enough, Shiro's starting to work his way over.
And he just knows he's going to react to top boxes. He's not even going to hold it.
James tries to get around smoke, no chance. Donk snaps up to finish off the 2, and that is Zontix doing his job.
Eventually, you will die. You've got to kill him right away because you've got seconds, if not milliseconds.
Even just switching targets to the 3rd player when the one guy goes for a crouch, getting the headshot in like the 4 bullets he decided to change targets with, and then snapping back 15 bullets into a spray.
Whack-a-mole.
Like, I mean...
Inexplicable.
Shiro up catwalk. Now he's starting to feel like he's got room to work. And we're back into the gun rounds, but it doesn't quite feel it because Spirit are just overflowing with confidence, boiling over to the stovetop as VP are getting burned. Donk forced off the spot, and Jame hoping somebody oversteps towards mid.
Nades go a bit far, Flit up close. VP could try to do something desperate. They want to walk out mid. He's heard one fall off. He doesn't get tagged right there. Ready for contact. Here he comes.
Zontix locked in.
Oh my.
There was one counter flash in the middle of that again that just stopped VP for a second. And even though that second later they swing with the kill on Chopper, that's what primes Donk to come through smoke. That's what primes Zontix to swing out from Chopper. Now Magix is in your spawn. You're losing by 3. You had started with the pit.
Never happened. Like you're watching something that's literally never happened.
Sound like you're peddling conspiracy theories.
Trust me, guys.
It's never happened before.
I've seen it.
There's never been somebody like Donk. They're all talking about Nikos, and Zywus, and Monacies.
They can't release Donk the same year Monacy has his best year.
Right?
That's just too lucky.
As Counter-Strike fans, we're lucky. Zontix in the corner again. Sea of flashbangs comes over top. Here we go. VP in with the double entry. There we go. A few extra flashes, some fire on top of it, and VP sprinkle a 4th round by the looks of things into this T side that had started to sputter out.
Yeah, not bad. Guns die in the site too, so they get some upgrades.
But it's also every piece of
be
util.
careful, though.
That one smoked the only piece they held on to.
Right.
Now you know everybody's going to stick around and just get the exits at worst.
It could potentially punish everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that smoke's going to come up too.
So looking to cull them on the depart.
We hit him.
Softening them up so Magix can bag them. Flashbang as well for the CT peak.
Oh, they're all low now.
Oh, that bomb's got him. Done. Chopper comes through. Of course, James, the guy that don't make these star-studded roster moves. 2024 is the year where both of them finally did it. You pick up Spirit, or excuse me, Shiro for Spirit. You pick up Electronic for Virtus.Pro. This core
true.
has finally attracted a star. And tonight, those stars come together against each other for the very first time.
That's a good point.
You know, this is a step in a new direction. And I think that's why we get Chopper being as loud as he is, because he's not usually that guy. But he's had some bellows tonight as this Dust 2 endeavor goes well.
Now there are some expectations and there are some small, scary moments where things didn't go exactly right in this very momentous 2024. That's that gratitude for when things do work out. I don't want to see that laissez-faire attitude from Spirit anymore.
Shiro, does he snap? Oh, he saw the shadow, I think.
Yeah, he's got shadow there. Oof. Been a good game from Shiro.
As you called. Magix, though. Oh, did they clear him?
Oh, that flash was actually incredible.
Yep.
How long was he blind?
Fame, baby. Got them flashbangers on him. Chopper.
Oh, no.
Molotov
not
can touch
again.
him. For the 3rd time in this series,
You're
the Molly
joking.
doesn't get him.
You can't.
Can he get them both?
There's
Yes, sir. Chopper for the 3rd time.
There's no way that happened again.
Fireproof. Foolproof. 10 seconds and James goes running in. Desperate to get hands on the bomb. He's just going to go for the plant. He fakes it once. James alive and kicking, but they swarm him and they screw them over. How does... These are all
right,
3 mollies. Like, what if VP were on the other side?
They made Incendiary small and make Molly bigger.
Norbert's got Chopper dead to rights this time. No wild antics, no shenanigans. But Shiro's in the kill feed again. Magix pops it open. Little does he know the entirety of Virtus.Pro on the other end of that smoke. But still slow on the approach. This is one of those moments where they wanted long so badly, they go all in on it, but now they're kind of afraid because of their own choosings. Is our flank already compromised? Is this A site stacked? Well, you just have to go headstrong into the hit. And Magix trying to cheese around the smokes, but Electronic is just one step ahead of him. They'll get Zontix to come flanking around long. Jamin Pit, Cat smoked. And looks like VP will be gunning for a likely 5th round win on this T side. Bomb
They got the
plant.
nades are lining up.
He didn't plant it for Jame on long, though. He plants it safe behind the boxes.
Oh, okay. That's dangerous.
And last round of the half, so you know Spirit are going to roll for this.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough for Shiro to get into the action, though. 2 players just keeping their heads
Oh,
down.
that Molly could be massive.
That's going to unnest them for certain, but oh, he peeks before the flash pops. And Electronic just rocks him. Electronic coming through with 3 kills and a 4th. And so, yes, 1 more sprinkled in for VP.
Playing well as a team, they're tied with Mouse and FaZe. You know, when they're playing well as a team.
It's one of those moments where it's a good thing VP figured out pistols here for London, because without the pistol and conversion, there's only 2 rounds outside of that. So they finally piece them together, and it's the majority of their T rounds. But Shiro has found, again, dude, his P250 on the T side.
Insane.
Him and Zywoo, baby.
He's got a great, Shiro's got a great pistol. I
Watch it all day long.
And here's the dualies.
Yeah, Electronic lets him rip.
Here comes Daddy Doolies.
Sees a whole pack of players, wants the boost up. I mean, he's been top fragging for VP across both maps. He's trying to hold up his end of the bargain. Flashbangs just continue to soar forward. And Magix hones in on Electronic. He will not be able to offer anything this time. Gandalf occupied. Smoke fades. Donk a little confident as he dives into Flit. 3 kills from Flit.
Whoa.
Bomb plant comes through. Gush from behind. Flit doesn't even turn. He knows what he wants. The player on site first and foremost. But he's got no idea if he's gotten off to Gandalf, and unfortunately looking the wrong way. Wide swing out from Magix. He will end it. Donk is a mad. I also kind of couldn't envision it without Dostan.
Yeah.
And Jane would be an even bigger shock, but
No. Can't go there.
can't go there.
Can't go there.
Don't want to
In
do
fact, Cadian should go back to heroic.
Screw it. Put him on Astralis.
Yeah.
Potential turning point here if you're Virtus.Pro. Oh, Donk just sends a sea of bullets through the smoke and doors.
He's like, maybe I won't line up the smoke yet. Let's just go for some spam.
He's got that intuition. He's got that killer instinct.
He also uses tons of ammo all the time, and I'll give him credit for that, because that's something like, ammo is free. It's the next utility that is unused in terms of like what people haven't maximized. You got lots of ammo, people don't use it.
Especially those AKs.
Back in my day, you had to buy every bullet you used.
God damn.
1.6.
Back in my day.
Now it's free.
The military-industrial complex really has gotten better. Or worse. You choose.
Norbert's gonna run out of time on the smoke, right?
Yeah, and then he's exposed to 2, but oh, he doesn't
that
finish
could have
either.
gone so much better for sure. It could have gone way better. I mean, if he just focused down and finished that first kill,
Yeah.
he would have just,
If.
yeah,
But
yeah,
no.
yeah. Crazy
So-
how that moment is the round. Crazy.
I mean, it's a confident spot to take. You see it catch them off guard, but
It
he
works
just didn't,
too.
just didn't have that.
One more bullet.
He didn't have that va-va-voom.
Yeah.
If they clear these guns out, man. Oh, VP are in the hurt locker. 3 players in sight, make it 2 at best. And everybody's coming knocking. Fame confirmed back plat.
Just getting ready for their chance. Or are they going to let them live?
One more
Oh.
challenge. Oh, Fame could have just kept his head down. In London, he's doing it. Shiro, oh, a little off the mark. James gonna try to counterpick him. Could be a very critical fight here, top middle, between the Oppers. But as they keep jostling for control of the mid doors angle, that's just gonna get Donk ever closer to the catwalk. Him versus Electronic could get queued up soon. Electronic feeling that arrival, falls back into the site instead. Jame looks for it. Shiro posted. Oh, Jame catching Chopper.
Ooh.
As he tried to jump up on something, Donk looking for the entry. It's him versus Electronic, keeping his head down, waiting for long. Donk, oh,
Wow.
snapping between the 2, at least gets the 1. Tough job for him. Norbert turns around, big pickup on Magix. 2v4 with low health on Zontix. At least Shiro has bomb to cross towards site.
Wow.
He scours the length of long for contact, but Norbert's not gonna give it to him. It's the double climb up Xbox.
If Shiro comes back to this to fight with him,
There's timing here, but Zontix has to get around. Shiro swaps out to the A1S, and there's no further kills. The only one comes out of Donk. They'll get their bomb plant, but Electronic doing a good job of drawing them into Norbert, and it's Norbert with the multi-frag this time.
yeah, nice one. And good sort of rearrange of positions. overpass on bathrooms. That was
Yeah,
like a
pick
good
any
raid.
other map.
Yeah, damn. Well, when he was playing on overpass on bathrooms,
Yeah.
you could see him going back and forth.
Oh, that
It'd
big
be
spray
different.
down in Katowice, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he.
Ooh, ow. Okay. VP not letting this one look as easy. Nobody holding any mid. James,
Nice one.
good reaction to the Zontic swing. Spirit hoping maybe James would be in middle as he has been and that their run boost could get him to miss, but instead Zontix walks into a very prepared AWP. So they don't counter him.
And Jay might be a little passive on T sides, but he gets openers on CT side.
Decoy.
Oh,
Tricky donk, tricky. Ooh, didn't expect that one. Flit's already in the site, where Electronic tends to fall back to.
and he was just desperate to chase that down, but that leaves his teammate in a really tough spot.
Not to mention the deep nade from sight. Shiro missed shot. And chances starting to slip through their fingers here for Spirit as Virtus.Pro continue to claw back rounds, and this CT side wasn't a key piece of their vitality win. Goddamn B-rush, probably what that was. If I had to take a guess.
Oh, that makes it a little weird for them. They were about to explode out the door, and they still will. Oh, they catch Flit. He can't get
And
away.
Fame right there too. Those are your two dedicated B anchors.
Oh, this is for series point.
Electronic has to go flying down off catwalk just like that. I thought I was right there with you. The Molotov's gonna stop him. The Molotov perfectly timed, disrupts the approach.
Maybe it was too deep. Didn't do enough damage.
Oh my God,
What's happening?
disrespect.
Are you serious?
Oh, Doc has had enough.
There was a comeback here for a second. We were just watching.
EP out where they finally put up nothing.
And here's Death's doorstep for Virtus.Pro. The journey could come to an end. Spirit with money and rounds.
It's a crowd in Wembley no matter what, but semifinals locked in, top 4 at least. And that may very well slip out of the hands of Virtus.Pro. Back on Ancient, they never had a handle of this. Team Spirit have looked so good. Donk unstoppable across the series. And just when you get those classic VP antics, they'll continue to try their damnedest. If Donk's dead, then who picks up that slack? Because it was 3 kills in the last round. Blink and you would have missed it. 4 ready to swarm out from tunnels, but this is where Flit and Fame have done a good job of stopping them. It's the mid-splits that have become problematic. Top box is held. Fame slides back, Flit out into the engagement, and each of them put forward a hold. Then what's left of this just gets siphoned off the side of smoke, and Shiro, you'd think, far too much to ask of him. Bombs down in the dirt, and here it is, Mohan. That comeback keeps on brewing.
That's actually it, dude. These are some great B holds overall here. Flit, quite a half he's had. Fame to help out as well. That's nice, yes, and it keeps the game up.
That slew of CT round wins has the one Donk 3K anomaly. But all it takes is half second of a trip up, like with that Molotov on mid doors 2 rounds ago. 1 lapse in judgment, and Spirit will pounce, securing semifinals. And this time there is no test to pull Donk off, right? James did a good job in the round prior to catch him climbing up Xbox, but once you let Donk get closer to catwalk, then you know you've got problems on A. Electronic versus Magix, this could be a critical fight, but
Yeah.
Magix has been operating on his own basically this entire half. We haven't had to talk about him too much. He's just been over here on doors trying to lock horns with one of the best riflers to ever do it, and he gets the headshot. Now that A defense feels the squeeze. Jame, critical, but Norbert on his own. Fire at his feet, Jame doubles back, gets his. Donk can't manage.
Oh.
Jame is on for it. 3 kills deep, he's finally blind. They pressured him with util. He dives to the spawn. Zontic softened up. He's got Shiro to try to work off of all the CTs coming out from their spawn, but now they're stagnant here on the ramp. They try to get back into the action. Zontix keeps his head down, and then Shiro comes around the corner. He can sprint for sight with bomb, and he's got himself a safe plant. Nade softens him up ever further. Zontix, does he anticipate the ramp fight first? You know it's coming. Oh, James' pistol hits its target. He's still alive.
Oh.
And finally he goes down. Huge 4K for James.
Yes, it is, man. Jame had to work so hard right there. That's beautiful work, though. Trading out Magix, who could have delayed a little longer to put as much pressure on Jame as possible, but he got finding Donk in the molly.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Ooh, what have we got now?
We've got a Jame that's starting to feel the groove.
Whoa. But there's no one spotting for a lower cross, so they're going to be worried about it. They got to be careful.
Oh, God.
Oh,
he's
my
lost
God.
his support. Now he's stranded. Now he's got to do it.
He could actually escape.
Oh, he's back through smoke. They try to set him up with the util, but he's good. He's out. And in multiple rounds across this CT side, Jame has found Donk's head with that op. This one is another.
Will it be another Dust 2 comeback here for Virtus.Pro? The last time they did this, they won the series.
They were able to close it in regulation versus Vitality. And that was after a map 1 swamp just like this against Spirit.
No no long control.
Chopper slides with the Galil and only 29 HP.
I think they're closing their eyes and hoping there's no one long. Look at the setup. You don't play Goose in this position.
Oh, God.
They have to get their kills, and they need info.
He keeps his head down long enough. Oh, Chopper, desperate cross. Then Goose goes well.
Oh!
Norbert's got that spray. But Magix comes in with the assistance. Now fast footsteps out for Zontix. And with that, bomb goes down. It's a smoke in front of Jame. So much impact as this second half goes on. You've put Jame into the clutch. Magic's in the open. Jame, oh, it's close. He's got the health advantage with the flash. He'll swing, but down he goes. And at the hands of Chopper and Donk across this series,